Bom dia, 15 de agosto de 2025. Vai começar agora. Um minuto tem dado relevante. Às 10h15 tem dado relevante.
Good morning, guys.
Abertura de mercado 10h30. 11 horas tem dado relevante e às 14 horas tem dado relevante. Vamos acompanhar aqui, eu vou estar acompanhando a sala americana. Simbora. Tentar verificar se aparece alguma oportunidade de clique, senão fechar a semana assim. 4 PAs, praticamente. Aqui eles falam que não pode operar às 9h30 nem às 10h30, aí Ylos. Então, assistir. Apesar de que essa daqui você pode aplicar. Bora lá, bora lá, bora lá, bora lá.
Sales to guide monetary policy. So this is a very important number. The other red folder important number that we have at 8:30 also is import price index. So this is an indicator of inflation. So retail sales came in a little bit softer than expected at 0.5%, expected 0.6% month over month, and import price index came in hotter than expected, 0.4%, and the survey was at 0.1%. So a little bit of inflation we are seeing in the import price index, and a little bit softer in consumer retail sales. That's that for that data. And
by the way, Shai, the indexes didn't react. I mean, we're still sitting at 64.97 in the SPOOs.
Okay, well that's good. I have my chart up too. Let's see. I think Trump just tweeted and kind of moved the market, so maybe it's still digesting that. But Trump did a post, or he's actually talking in front of the plane. He's leaving for Alaska right now. He said Trump on steel and chip tariffs. He's going to be setting tariffs on steel and chips next week. Now, we already have a tariff on steel, so I don't know if he means additional tariffs on steel. We already have 25% across the board, so we'll have to see what that means. And then also on chips. But we do know that he did also say the rate's going to be lower at first and then get incrementally higher. So that's why we saw the Nasdaq react so much, was on the tariffs on chips news.
So it's, Shai, what you just said is so the case, right? We've got, it's just kind of like the tariffs on gold. Is it on the bullion, or is it on the bars or not on the bars? Is it on the coins? Is it not on the coins? And then it was the messaging is just bad here. And so what is it? Is it a new thing on steel? Is it an old thing? When is it coming down? The messaging is confusing.
It is very confusing, and it's more confusing when we're just getting the headlines too, because we're not actually, listening to
esse dado aqui começa a dar uma bagunçada no mercado. Esse é muito absurdo.
Yeah. All right. Anything else?
Hoje parece que o mercado só está operando.
Yep. Just quickly, I just want to go over the rest of the data for the day. It is kind of important. We have coming up at 9:15 industrial production. Everybody's going to be watching that. And then, of course, at 10, we have the University of Michigan sentiment and 1 year and 5 year inflation expectations. That has been a market mover in the past. So be aware that we have data at 9:15 and 10.
A gente volta, se tiver alguma coisa,
very awesome.
Na tela que
hang on, Tracy, one more thing right before you go. Did you see this one now? Tariffs on chips will be low at the beginning, then very high.
Yeah, I just said, that's what I said.
E paguei a outra.
That's what I said. He's going to incrementally raise them.
Yes. Falta de comprei mais um.
WTF.
Ontem comprei mais um, mas já fiz um cantinho.
See that on TV?
That's analysis of the whole thing.
Yeah. Really? Tracy changed it to make it sound a little bit better, incrementally raised. But he's like, at first it'll be low, then it'll be high. And it's not like you and I would say that.
Awesome. Well, Shai, have a good weekend.
Zero Trump.
Na virada do cartão.
Cause wrote Zero Trump.
Shai, have a great weekend. Great seeing you this morning. Appreciate everything you did.
Aqui também eu já vou pagar ela hoje, já vai virar fundo, então vai ser 1, 2, 3, 4 funded.
Hi, Pax. Bye, Dib.
Vai ser 5, aí eu paro. Não compro mais e vou operar elas para fazer saque.
No, I couldn't. I'm broadcasting remote. I couldn't hear so well, but I'm trying, man. I'm trying, brother.
Also could be your age.
No layout aqui. A 8794 e a 8823.
I heard that.
São as que estão
All right, now
aqui.
listen.
794.
The 30-year stopped. The 30-year just had its first uptick.
E essa daqui.
We stopped right at the 100-day moving average, the 114.12. So again, if we can take out 114.12,
Vamos
we've got the
ver como é que vai
50-day.
ser hoje.
These are all SMAs.
Se não tiver nada, não farei.
114.03, and then we see
Sexta-feira a gente só opera na parte da
113.24, which is
manhã, não
now,
tem
you know,
fechamento de mercado à
10
tarde,
ticks
nem no
away.
grupo brasileiro e nem no americano.
Yeah, 10 ticks away.
Da Ninja Trader.
10, yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to catch up with you here. I just got an intraday bond chart up right now. Just selling off right now. We're breaking down toward S1, which is about 114.09, 9:30 seconds. So this did not like the news so far.
No, but equities aren't reacting. Nasdaq is, caught a bit of an offer, but the S&P is just kind of sitting right in that little bit of a range at the top, and we're not really. I mean, we're not reacting. So back to the creeping market. Back to the market that gives no clarity. If you look, Ramp Capital the other day on
A gente tá vendo aqui que o mercado
X
está numa
had
tendência
said something. I think it
baixista,
was
né,
Ramp
nos 5
Capital.
minutos,
I retweeted
15
it. It
minutos,
said something about
tendência totalmente
I like
baixista.
making money every day, but I would much
30
rather have
minutos também, tá vendo?
5%
Lateralizado aqui no
something to really
915.
sink my teeth
Igual
into,
tava
and then relieve a lot of that pressure
30
that will bring momentum back to the tradable
60
market.
minutos. Baixista
I'm
também.
long term,
Então,
long stock, so this is okay. I'm making money. It's not hard from that standpoint, but from a tradable standpoint, it's creeping, and there's no sense of direction. And when there is no, other than creeping higher, which sucks in people selling them, as we discussed earlier, right? So, now what do we do? Now what? Gold's going. Gold is not going anywhere. There's no reason to trade gold right now. To spend any money in gold. We got below 33.81 and popped right back above it. No reason. As I said earlier a couple of times, there is no reason to spend money in these markets yet. And the 30-year, that's a decent trade. 114.20 is the bottom of the opening range. Stop at 100 days, but that's it.
So Pax, let's just focus on gold for 1 second. We got 30. You just mentioned 33.81. It seems to me like this is a pretty important support level right now. We haven't seen this. We haven't seen a body of a candle there since the beginning of August, and it just seems like it's we're getting some buyers kind of pushing it up, not too aggressively, but pushing it up just to keep it afloat. What's your thought process here? Is it like let's wait to see some momentum, some direction here before we hop in?
Yes. So these levels that we have on that chart, those levels have been there now for months. They don't, and these levels won't change. So write them down. Now I don't like trading these levels to support resistance levels. I don't. I'm not going to buy 33.81s. I like trading momentum. So the way I like trading these levels are as swing levels. So on the way up, the quarterly pivot 33. Well, it's now 33.23, but 33.34. Next swing is going to be above 33.30, 32.34 is going to be 53.52. 53 above that, 62 above that, 81, 33.81. So I'm going to take profit at those levels and add, as we discussed the last couple of weeks. And I'm going to take profit. I'm going to add at 62. I'll take profit at 81. We go 81 bid. I'll take profit, and I'm going to take more profit at 14. And then the swing completes at 38.64. We get above 38.64 by more, which we got above 38.64. I mean, look at that. We got above 38.68, and all it was just a gigantic wick. That was somebody blew out a huge position, and for whatever reason, I know bullying tariffs and all that, but who cares? It was a position blowout, and then the market came right back to where it's supposed to have been. So now the swing is 34.68, take profit at 14. add under 14, take profit at 81, add under 81, take profit at 62, and then flatten at 33, 34 again. But, you know, there's no momentum to this break. So if you're short from higher, stay short. If you're flat, stay flat. Be careful picking top. Be careful picking a bottom here, because we can turn around and break $50 in gold quickly.
Love it. Awesome.
So I don't like trading these levels. I like trading them in a momentum-based way. I don't like trading them in a support and resistance way. Although many of you guys are trained to think like that, I've gotten killed. Look here. Let me ask you this. And Margie Teller asked me and a bunch of other traders this. You're all looking at the same support and resistance levels. You're all looking at the same moving averages. What makes you different than you and you and you and you? You know, so.
Yeah,
I took that to heart. Margie Teller was the biggest independent trader in history of independent traders, at least one of them. And she was a 5'2" woman, so go figure that. You know. Anyway, the point is that you gotta you have to think differently. You want different results than the 90% of people that are going to fail. You need to think differently than everybody, because everybody else thinks in support and resistance ways. I don't.
Absolutely. I'm just kind of looking across the screen here. We've got the dollar is down against everything. All the major currency pairs are up against the dollar. We have the crypto. Looks like the cryptocurrencies are back to risk on, right? We have some green movement here on everything from Bitcoin, Ether, Sol, Ripple. That's kind of moving. Let's see, the Dow is up, NASI down a little bit, RTY is up, RTY is doing pretty well right now. So a little bit of a risk back on after a risk off period.
Yeah, a little bit of a risk. The Russell sucks me into thinking that it's interesting, and then it's not. You know, I broke up with the Russell a long time ago, but the Russell wants me to start walking with it again. But you know, it's a lack of momentum that kills. It's the lack of momentum in any market that hurts me, is from a trading standpoint. So you think that we're finally Russell's finally catching up to, you know, well, it's got a long way to go to catch up with the Nasdaq or the S&P, but with the broader indices. But you know, you get long and then it comes down and, you know, stops you out and then reverses. I just don't like trading the Russell. But it is, since the reconstitution actually in June, the momentum has started to pick up a lot again. Yeah. And it's become a more tradable market than what it has been for a while. So every time that they do that reconstitution, you know, you see a pickup. Not every time, but this year you see a pickup in, I don't like saying volatility, momentum. Volatility seems to volatility means the short side, right? We see a pickup in momentum, both to the upside and to the downside. And that's all I want to see as a trader. I don't care where it goes. I just want it to go.
Yeah. No, I'm with you on that, man. I'm with you on that. I mean, just intraday, kind of a, you know, I don't know. This isn't you know, we're right below VWAP right now. I mean, the range isn't that huge yet. Kind of sideways action right now. Right after London initial balance, we sold off. We sold off a little bit, and we kept going a little bit. Found a bottom so far. Trying to fight our way back up. So, you know, this is that, you know, interest rate sensitive equity market, right? The small caps have to borrow money more. They don't have as much CapEx lying around, so it's a little harder for them. So it's a different ballgame here, but I think it's tradable. I like looking at this market.
Yeah, it is more tradable. It is tradable. You know, swing tradable, I don't know. Certainly trend tradable is more difficult. The chat seems to be talking about Natty Gas, the Widowmaker. Yeah, no, I don't trade the Widowmaker. No gracias.
Did you know any really big nat gas traders in the day?
Yes, yeah. I mean, yeah, of course. And most of them blew out. Yeah. You know, a Natty Gas will blow you out. I won't trade it. When you're wrong, Natty Gas, it's like it's we used to call the Nasdaq the Roach Motel. You can get in, but you can't get out. You know, and now on the screen's a little bit different. But you know, think about that day where I lost $1.5 million. We rallied 26%. I couldn't get out. Everyone, well, didn't you have a stop? We rallied 26.5% in 5 minutes. You know, how are you going to get out in that?
Yeah.
Natty Gas is quite the same way. You're sitting there with a long position, and before you know it, it's down $1, $2. You're averaging in, and you've blown, and then before you know it, you're playing golf, and your firm is liquidating your account. You're just, listening to the birds whistle around your head. Thank you.
Yeah, no, I'm with you, man. I mean, we're down. It's we're below $3, so that's something for sure. That's going to raise eyebrow anytime you get that dollar break, especially below $3. Right now, nat gas is at a little bit below, actually $2.90, 2.898, but it's still up 2%. So it is moving. Heating oil's moving as well. Crude oil's down though. So crude oil's probably gonna, more news that comes out of this Russia meeting is gonna affect the crude oil market today. Russia.
All right, so crude has been an interesting trade. Crude has kind of sucked. I think crude has been kind of it absolutely has been kind of a range-bound dead market from late June.
Yeah.
But we made a really good tradable high at 70.50, and I don't remember if I. No, it was in my trading room. Some of the crude traders were long, and 70.50. I thought crude would trade up to 71.80, which was the pivot for the year, but it stopped at 70.50, which for us is a macro level. 70.50 is a macro zone, and then it reversed from there. So that's a good tradable high. Now, 62.17 is that's another macro zone, and so far, we took it out down to 61.96, I think. The other, here, I got a chart in front of me. 61.66, 61.94. We stopped there on the 13th, 2 days ago, and then popped back up. So I think that crude can be a very, very interesting trade on the downside here if it starts taking out some of these lower levels. Crude is going to start to sell off, and I think it's super interesting. And don't forget, we are in rollover. Crude is in. Let's see what the volume is.
Yeah, so September, you're exactly right. Thanks for bringing that up, Pax. Crude oil right now, we got 36,000 contracts traded in the September contract. That's the one I'm showing.
Yeah.
You could pivot to the October contract now. There's 39,859 contracts traded. So that's the volume winner already today. So I'd be looking at October.
Yeah, so OCC and I am. See, here's another thing is, yes, so OCC is the front month. It's 39,000 contracts traded, but OCC is also $1 lower. It's almost $1 lower than SEP is. So OCC is picking up those SEP levels. So underneath 62.17, crude is going to test that low earlier on in the week of 61.94. I don't adjust my levels. October is picking up SEP's levels. You got to look at a continuous contract, and you got to look in crude. If you've got CQG, you got to look at it at a daily continuation, except for during rollover, it's an active daily. So crude, you're looking at an active that rolls on volume. So now OCC is the front month. When most front ends are going to show you SEP is still until, I think, the end of the day or Monday. So anyway, the point is that those levels are going to pick up. So 62.20, 61.94.
Yeah.
And then we're down to 60.50. And then testing the lows of May. I think. 60.50 and then 59.70, and then we break down to 55 something. So we've got some room on the downside. Crude is starting to interest me again. From a tradable standpoint.
Yeah, no, for sure. And it's a good point on that rollover too. That's super important on the way you chart it, because it's going to look different right now. This market's in backwardation, right? And if you go all the way down to December's trading at 61.57. So, we should get some convergence at a certain point. Tracy points out that most retail platforms are going to auto roll on Monday after OPEX.
Yes.
So you might not have that alert from anybody right now, depending on which platform you're using to say go to October. But I just like to look at the volume. The higher the volume, the tighter the bid-ask spread. The bid-ask spread's part of your cost, whether you like it or not. So it's important to have it as tight as you can see it.
Yeah, always trade during rollover, whether you're talking about the indices or gold or crude, which is always kind of rolling. Every 2 weeks it rolls. or every month it rolls, but every 2 weeks it starts. You switch months when the volume is heavier in the new front month. So right now that's the symbol is V. So it's it's CLV. So look to trade October crude. You want to trade the markets with the biggest open interest and the most volume.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to get a little bit of a bigger picture on the charter, but yeah, I mean, we could be well into the lower 60s here.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, we could in a minute and a half. Well, I mean, very quickly is what I mean.
Yeah.
Maybe OpEx on Monday. With some follow through to the downside next week, or depending on what comes out of the meeting today, who knows where crude is going to go? But it sure doesn't look bullish.
Yeah. So this is it's the NYMEX crude, right? It's light sweet crude NYMEX. When we were in the floor in Chicago, it's like we had the Chicago futures traders, which we always thought we were way better and smarter than the NYMEX. The guys in New York, guys and gals in New York. There was a little competition there just to see who's making more money, who are better traders.
In the Nasdaq, when the Nasdaq was going to the screens and the ranges had contracted a great deal after the tech bubble burst, I'm talking about like 03, 04.
Yeah. There
was a bunch of us that were talking about going to NYMEX and trade crude. Only one of us did, but we had researched it. Seats at NYMEX to trade crude. I don't know what level of membership it was, but they were renting for $26,000 a month. Think about that for a second. You guys are worried about I don't know, a couple hundred a month in trading fees. It was $26,000 a month just to be able to walk into that pit, and then nobody would trade with you. If they didn't know you, they wouldn't trade. They would trade through you. If you were not part of that pit, they wouldn't trade with you, and they would trade through you. You can be sitting there half bid, screaming, "I'm half bid," and they're calling in 20 trades. You can't trade a half. You can't trade 20. I'm half bid. They'll look at you and just ignore you.
Yeah.
Brad Cohen was the only one that ended up going over there, and then he was back within 6 months.
Yeah, and a lot of the rules of engagement were they were kind of written in pencil.
Yes. Yeah, they could do things there that you could not do in Chicago for some reason. Yeah. Yes. So that's an important concept. If you're what Jimmy means is, we had to write in pen. We had to write our trades down with pen and with dupes. New York, you can write in pencil because you can, if I changed the price on a card, or if somebody broke a trade with me, it was technically illegal. Erase it off and, we did nothing. Okay, we did not. All kinds of, I'm just teasing. We're teasing, but that was the impression that we had in Chicago, which wasn't true, but it was just the impression. Like everybody on the south side of Chicago, it was my impression as a kid that everybody that lived in Christ the King Parish was rich. Well, now that we live in Christ the King Parish, not everybody's rich. So it's the same sort of thing,
That's funny. That's pretty funny. Yeah.
Someday, Roman. Someday.
Man, get that going here. I want to put the PAX blinds back up here. I just want to get my head around this whole. I'm thinking about today, right? Thinking about today. Of course, my mouse is freaking out on me right now, so I'm going to use the touchpad on the iPad here.
Hey, look there's 900 offered at 65.01 quarter.
Yeah.
Does anybody think that's real? I don't. I think that's a spooferooski. So there's a lot of shorts, coming in here right now, and I think that's a spooferooski. If that 1,000 offered at 01 quarter was real, it would be during RTH, and it would be close to being on the market. The market always trades to the size when it's a legit offer. When it's not, you'll see it kind of hold. So believe me, I've spoofed the Nasdaq more times than I can count, and statutes of limitations have run out on my spoofing. I haven't spoofed since maybe I was on the floor, but still, I know what it looks like and I know how to do it. So
don't use that word, buddy.
What, statutes of limitations?
No, the spoof. Oh my goodness.
I know, but listen, here's another thing though. It's not really spoofing if you're in danger of getting filled. And right now the 1,000 at 01 quarter is not in danger of getting filled. And I was always in danger of getting filled. I'd be even offer, and they're trading at even without putting a number on it. And they'll be trading 05 and 10 on the computer, and they're buying evens from me, right? So I would get oftentimes I get filled. I wouldn't want them. I don't want to sell evens. I just want to hold the market down and maybe buy some 80s, you know? And so it's not spoofing if you're going to get, if you're in danger of getting filled. And, you know, I was always in danger of getting filled.
Well, and there's an intent thing too, right?
Sure.
If you could cancel a limit order because you place your order, whether it's an entry order or a profit target, you got the limit order in there, and you're like, all right, well, wait, something has changed since my plan is a dynamic plan. If there's conditions associated with my plan, and if X, Y, Z happens, then I want to change my entry or I want to change my target, right? That's a legitimate thing. So that happens all the time, and I do it all the time myself. So that's a normal phenomenon. That's not a big deal.
No, right. No, the whole thing is interesting. I cannot. We only have a couple of minutes left. I cannot reiterate how important it is to not spend money in a market that gives you no clarity. Now, the S&P is not breaking. We are not breaking. We're not breaking means going lower. You guys all use breaking the wrong way. Breaking means going lower. We're not breaking. Nasdaq might. Nasdaq has been weaker than the S&P. But now listen. Look for those 15-handle rotations in the S&P from the opening range. I'll post the opening range in Twitter or on X. Nasdaq, look for 65 points. If you don't get those 15, if you take more than 2 expenses today, cut your size and don't take more than 2 more after that. Today is not worth my money. It's not worth it. I don't think we're going lower unless there's news that comes out that's bad with, Russia and Alaska and us and, whatever kind of bad news. But right now, the market is going to continue to drift. I don't scalp, so I'm not going to buy 99s to sell 02s. I don't know anybody that ultimately makes money long-term scalping. Remember, this is a marathon, it's not a sprint. So take your time. If this is a marathon, give the market your time. Don't give it your money. If it's not easy and you don't see it clearly today, don't spend your dough in a market. The 30-year bond is stopped at the 100-day moving average, 114.12. We talked about that live when it was trading there. If it takes it out, we'll trade to the 50-day, and then we're going to trade to 113.24. The Nasdaq is in between nothing. The Nasdaq is in between no really big levels. So look for those 15-handle rotations. I mean, in the Nasdaq, look for the 65-handle rotations, which is plenty. If you guys aren't in the Nasdaq, if you're not trading for 65 points, at a minimum, then you're selling yourself short. Remember, I posted I made last week because I became a trader because I wanted an unlimited upside. I'm only limited by my own limited beliefs. And because remember, especially those you guys that are trading prop money or funding company money, that limits you. It severely limits you. And I can tell you that these markets are going to get harder to trade. I can tell you that your life is going to get more difficult. I can tell you that things are going to get hard for you. So when they're easy, for some of you right now it's easy. When it's easy, you have to maximize it. Because things are going to get hard again. And when they do, you're going to have to step away, trade smaller. You're going to have to do those sorts of things to protect yourself. So maximize it as you can. Don't minimize and don't limit yourself, please, in any way, shape, or form. If you've got limiting beliefs, you've got limiting ways of looking at things, understand, as we started off today talking about, you need to understand yourself in a deeper way than most people do. Your spirit, your emotions, your mental makeup, your physical makeup, all those things. So just as important as it is to bank financial capital.
Yeah, I mean, there's what is there? 200? I can't remember the stat. 240 tradable days a year. Between 220 and 240 tradable days a year, and every day is not Christmas, right? Some days are, it's a snowstorm. It's okay to just keep your hands in your pocket.
Yeah, there's going to be plenty of days of Christmas coming. There will be. Today's not it. Today is not it. But there is going to be plenty of easy days in your future. today isn't it. So, take it easy. Your month is going to, look at your statement. Your month is made on what? Maybe 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 days. The rest is, you spin your wheels. Look for those easy days.
Very awesome. Well, listen, Pax, man, our time is almost up. Hopefully you have nice relaxing plans for the weekend.
No, we've got, it's a very busy time in our house. Our kids we have 2 kids going to school, one going to college today. My youngest daughter went to go visit my oldest son in Denver, and they're going camping in the Rockies, so, that's gone. And the next week we're off to Miami of Ohio to take our middle daughter to Oxford, Ohio. So that's going to be a difficult day. We're going to be listening to, my wife and I will listen to Landslide by Fleetwood Mac on repeat, crying, after we drop our daughter off next week.
Oh, it's okay. It's wonderful. Imagine her wonder going away to college.
Oh, she's so excited. So excited.
Yeah.
Encontrar com
so excited. How about you?
Vai
you got
sair highlights na plataforma de notícias.
As you can see, I've had some mouse problems today, and that's I'm in Charlotte. I literally last night drove here. I set up my workstation the exact same way I always do, so I got to debug this thing right now. But we're springing my mom out of the rehab center and bringing her home. So that's why I'm here in Charlotte today. So she's feeling better.
Oh, good. You're blessed. You're very blessed. I miss my mother. I had a dream about her last night. I miss my mother died in 2008, and I miss her every day. So you're blessed to have her with you. And even if it's a struggle, it's. I would rather go through the struggle than to see her in my dreams.
Well, I appreciate that. I appreciate that, my brother. You enjoy yourself, enjoy your family, and we will talk to you again next week.
Yes. Thank you, Jimmy. Have a great week. God bless you. And God bless you all. Nobody fights alone.
There you go. All right, everybody. Hit that thumbs up. Hit that subscription button for Pax. The man is he's a legend. There's no doubt about it. Love having him on Fridays. Capital Preservation Fridays. But it is that time. Let's get ready to trade the open.
Olha só, let's get ready to trade the open. Let's get ready to trade the open. Here we go.
All right. We have Leo is in the house. Stowe is in the house. We got Stowe in the chat, ready to trade live on a Friday morning. This is back to back, man. You guys were here yesterday afternoon. You're here this morning. You're the hardest working streamer cats in show business right now.
That's right. Monday to Friday. Don't forget it.
No, well, if you throw Nick in for Sunday night, you got that 6th day. Remember, everybody, Nick for a tick. I got to remember to plug this. Sunday night, 5:45 East Coast time, PM. Is going to walk us through his, trade plan for the next week, the economic releases that are coming up, the Globex Open, awesome stuff. So 6 days a week, you guys, we love this.
Lembrando que no domingo eles fazem a abertura, viu? Domingo às 19h.
Jim, do you have a virtual background of your own actual house going on right now?
Eles fazem a abertura do Mercado
So we didn't
Americano,
really want to broadcast that, but
sorry.
That you've
então,
said
a gente vê que eles fazem a abertura.
My bad.
That's exactly what we got.
Inclusive já
That's
está
pretty
aqui,
cool.
ó.
That's pretty cool. I would have picked, I don't know, I would have picked somewhere like exotic, like a beach background or like some Ferraris or something.
Jim, blink twice if you're in danger.
Are you okay, Jim?
A abertura dele já faz o preparatório
Yeah,
para o
I
mercado.
know. But I don't know. Whatever. Now the cat's out of the bag. But yeah, no, I packed up my whole workstation, put it in a big banana box. You know the things you get in Costco. Piled it in there, threw in the car, drove here, set it all up. And for some reason, I don't know what's wrong. My mouse is it's like sticky.
Okay.
Só entrar, assinar e assistir.
It's wild trading and moving all your stuff like that, man. When I did that in Chicago, that was wild.
Yeah.
TSA really hated the mic stand. I can't say that enough.
What do you? Oh, that's right. You said you guys, you were like, you were patted down, right?
They shook me down in Chicago. The lady was like, "Can you explain how this is not a weapon?" And I was like, yeah, I don't know. It's a mic stand, lady.
Yeah. Well, it was in Chicago. It might have been. She might have been saying, "Do you have a C note?"
Yeah, I didn't. I wasn't. You know, I'm a bit of a rube. Let's be honest. So maybe I wasn't ready for the. I didn't know the bribe clue.
The rubeness got you through though, so for free. So you're good.
Yep.
All right, what are you guys thinking about this morning? There's some stuff going on. We have the big Alaska meeting. We had some data come out this morning. We have Michigan sentiment at 10 o'clock. How are you guys feeling?
Stowe's favorite news release is Michigan's consumer sentiment report.
I hate that thing.
And we're in a tight range on even the higher time frame. We were boxed between 23,970 and 23,871. So kind of a, there's a 100-point range. Look at that, all the volume we built here. Right?
Yep.
So I'm just watching for this to break one way or the other. I'm personally, I wouldn't be surprised to see this break to the downside. Just because of what happened here, what happened here. These are both, pretty hard projections. So that's kind of what I'm looking at. But consumer sentiment could change it all.
Aí você quer operar
those Wolverines, man, they're brutal.
I woke up and was like, oh, okay, same spot. All right, fair enough. It seems like this 890 guy continued to buy everything humanly possible all night, just like they did yesterday. So yeah, I guess that's a spot that I'm watching. London is basically short. No real bid above the London 30-second OR, so that's interesting. They're short at the top of that range, those 950s. But yeah, I mean, this is a lot. There's a lot going on down here right now. This is a lot of buying. So we'll see. We'll see if this spot breaks 890, 900. Just watching that.
Yeah, makes sense.
Deja vu.
Yeah. One last thing before I shoot over. I guess. Wait, actually, you said I had to say. No, who said I had to say I'm dipping? Maybe Austin said that. I guess that's a young person.
Austin said that, yeah.
I don't know, Jim. That doesn't sound like a Jim saying.
Before I'm dipping into the chat, just a general question on Fridays. So Fridays, and I'm going to pose this as a question because if I pose it as a statement, I'm almost always wrong. But are Fridays days where swing traders take profit and get out for the weekend?
Swing traders specifically?
Yeah.
Tentar operar o melhor possível.
I don't know.
Do we get a sell-off Friday?
I'm not a swing trader.
I mean, last Friday was a
Friday. So Jim,
pretty big party into the close.
Historically, Friday is the second most bullish day of the week.
O Leo falou agora que
over the past 4 or 5
é a segunda mais positiva. É o segundo dia mais positivo da semana.
What's Monday, the 1st?
Geralmente,
yes.
Monday's number 1, yep.
Segundo é o número 1.
So I like
dia mais positivo da semana.
That might not be a surprise.
Dia mais positivo da semana é sexta. Ou seja, supostamente, como eles estão falando, que eles mexem muito com estatística, eles não operam dados, eles operam volume. A cidade veio ruim, eles estão cagando. Eles operam volume. Eles operam que o mercado está mostrando, eles não estão preocupados com faça.
Thanks for being here again, and you guys good luck today.
Thanks, brother.
Segunda-feira é o dia mais positivo da semana para Nasdaq. E sexta-feira é o segundo dia mais positivo da semana para Nasdaq. Então pode ser que inverta, né?
I stole somebody's color
agora, se está negativo, pode ser que vira positivo.
Então, Delta Map back on here.
Eles operam volume.
I like it. It's pretty.
It's very patriotic.
It is very patriotic. But I'm gonna mess with it. So I just threw it on the charts.
Blues are bright, baby.
Republicanos e democratas.
Good morning, Cooper. Good morning.
Então vamos ver lá, gente.
What's up, Cooper? Stole somebody else's color scheme. I did. He posted it in the LFL chat. And I was like, yeah, send me those color numbers, bro.
O Leo também.
Do you ever want my color numbers? Just a text away.
Yeah. The asking you for color numbers will never be a thing. Just
can I get that old mustard color? What RGB is that? Yeah, kind of. Yeah, I'm actually very disappointed to see this has done literally nothing.
Are you? Did you expect anything different?
I don't know. It's been moving a bit all week overnight, so I guess.
I mean, we basically traded. So yesterday is this. We got on yesterday afternoon.
Yep.
And we went from 890s to the top of the range at 57.
Even Tracy hates my chart.
Even Tracy hates. Love it. And then we closed here in the middle, right?
Yeah.
And we opened down back into 870s on the high time frame. Look at the 870 level, and then rallied right back up to the top of the range, and then back on. And now we're in the middle.
Yeah.
So something really has to happen to get me into a trade today. That's kind of what I'm saying.
The other interesting thing, ES overnight ran 6,500 and is opening at the top of yesterday's range right now, whereas NQ is at the bottom of yesterday's range. So that's weird.
Interesting.
Yeah. So I'm not loving that either. Yeah.
Well, you have to trade the market that you have, not the one you want. And sometimes the market you have just means you don't have a trade.
Yep.
That's what I'm looking at right now.
Hey, good morning, May World. Yep, call me stove, not the oven.
That's what G calls you. Is stove on today?
Every day, G. Every day but Wednesday. That's what we say around these parts. Last day of summer camp today. Pretty big deal. Can't believe school's starting in like...
School starts...
We start a week from Monday.
Let's see, I think we are... Yes, the 25th.
Yep. G's just starting kindergarten, right?
Yep.
Nice. So you got a big, like... I don't know. They don't do the same thing for first grade they did for kindergarten. So... They just like, they're just like, yeah, here's your classroom. There's no big open house, big party, enjoy, come in, hang out. It's just like, yeah, this is when you get on the bus. Let's go. Which I thought was fun. I'm like, okay. Yours are already back, Alex. Holy crap. Yeah, everybody's different based on like, location. Where I grew up was like right next to the New York border. So like all my friends went to school like 2 weeks after me, but then I got out 2 weeks early.
Sorry.
Oh, Virginia's already back too. ES is always sus, Ben R.
It is the sus market.
It's not supposed to be. It's supposed to be the normal, the balanced.
Long winter breaks.
Good morning, Happy Crab. Good morning. Good morning, Grisha.
Let's see who's in the chat. Tracy, good morning.
We got everybody. Sav's in here. Good morning, Sav. Norseman's in here. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, I like this. Iculus says a long YM and chill Friday. A Dow enjoyer.
What's up, Fractal? Do you know, somebody tried to rage bait about the Dow last night.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Find the tweet. It was Farm D. And he posted this meme. Said just accept it, traders. Well, here I can just throw it up on the screen, right?
Sure. Yeah, we can put anything on the screen.
Will I get in trouble?
I don't know. Yeah. That's pretty good.
And I said, "Wow, rage bait." And
rage
bait. I
indeed.
almost tagged you.
Yeah, people don't like. That's really funny. Good morning, Dr. Serena Reap. Good morning. Wicks and Dreams. We got everybody here. Video Starcade. Hey, what's up, Fig?
Anyways, I found that funny.
It's very good.
I guess the question is there something in the Dow that's like the way it's trading that would make me want to go trade it? I have not looked at that market. Like I literally just don't even look at it.
Is it pumping because
is it pumping? Is it dumping?
All of the healthcare meme thing is happening right now?
Oh,
the memification of United Healthcare.
Yeah, United Healthcare.
That's quite the there it is.
Buffett bought it. Okay.
And it also Michael Burry also posted that too. That he posted his position. Which I guess, if an entire healthcare company is the next GameStop, that's just the world that we live in. There's nothing we can do. The simulation is getting strange. It might be the return of the people in charge of the simulation, actually, because that's at least an interesting one. Maybe they're back from their summer break. We can get some new simulation content for the season finale.
So what do you do when you're looking at kind of a dull market 15 minutes before the open, while you're just kind of waiting?
Honestly, I don't really do anything.
Phone? Do you chat and memes with your friends? Like, what's the
I honestly try not to even be in here. I try to be. Yeah, no, I don't really come in until like 2 minutes before. I turn all my crap on at like 8 o'clock, make sure it's working, and then I just don't come in here. Normally I'm like messing with my cats or something. Or my wife's at the office today, but normally she's out there doing something, so we're just chilling, sitting on the porch.
Nice.
Yeah, how about you? Are you chilling?
I just scrimmage around the OFL Discord and see what the chat's talking about. And then I try to be in complete isolation so I don't accidentally see anything that's going to make me feel away. If that makes any sense. Like, I don't look at Twitter. I don't look at Discord. I don't really look at anything, just in case I accidentally see something like, I'm very bullish.
Right, yeah. Just like, this is why Gamma's going to pin us to this today. And then I'm like, oh, God. Now I feel that way, too.
Is Gamma in the room with us?
Stowe, what's better, Death Note or Demon Slayer? I don't know what either of those things are.
Is that a trick question?
Oh, Sav says Death Note.
Stowe, are you ready to buy the dip? LOL. I think that's worked for a long way up.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the hell's gonna happen. Because, we're exactly where we were yesterday.
Esse daqui é o meu setup.
So,
da G15.
like 8:30. I'm still gonna watch like 8:30 to 8:50 spot. This is previous month high. The view ups down there. The monthly +1 is down there. We're still in that monthly band that is sloping up and to the right. So, yeah, I'm still buying this thing.
A sala americana. E às vezes eu mudo para pegar.
Apologies for the chart, but yeah, we're just in this bounce up here, and we left all of this down here. So I'm gonna look at staying long here. If we see some order flow to support it, this is obviously a pretty big zone. Like anything on monthly time frame, I don't really try to execute to the tick down there. So we're gonna have to find somebody that wants to party. There's a couple little nodes down here that could be support. It's like 835.
Vira uma compra, se deu uma reversão.
850.
Estamos operando no 902.
Yeah, somewhere down there. And then if we lose that, that would be a real sign for me to start thinking about more neutral to short if we're going to retrace. get into this other balance that we left down here. Actually, we touched the we have not. We have not revisited the weekly open this week. Is that true?
Muito bom.
No way.
Todo ele é Dell. Gosto muito da marca Dell. Pela qualidade.
Yeah, we did.
Okay, cool.
On Tuesday.
All right, cool. We got it on Tuesday.
And Monday.
All right. Fair enough. I'm an idiot. There we go. Oh, okay, there we go.
You said it, not me.
Perfeitos. Comprei as duas juntas.
You telepathically sent it to my brain.
Todas elas 2K. O stand central para as duas.
See, Albu Trades wants the color code for my yellow. Thanks for your support.
I think he's just trying to
troll
you, or
nobody trolls me in this chat. This never happened.
That's not true.
0 tudo igual. Não aconteceu nada agora. 11 horas da manhã.
Still searching for that old mustard RG. Said no one.
GPD na alta flat.
Recursion, do you ever just sit and watch it?
They're
No.
literally love bombing Stowe right now. About
Insights do Trump com o Putin, né? Como que vai estar lá o encontro dos dois?
The chat's on my side. That's
Slow
cool.
days. This is interesting. Slow days are a good day for listening to non-trading related podcasts.
Agora,
Oh, okay.
verificar abertura às 10h30 e verificar como é que vai vir a confiança do consumidor.
I feel bad for him too, Video Starcade. Dab, I have no idea.
Yeah, there's some third-party stuff you can use. You can just Google it. Good morning, at home at the moment. Good morning, Zolino. I feel like we got some people in here. The chat's cruising right now. Good morning. Everybody's coming in. All right. You guys ready for the bell? 10 minutes. We do have, we have all that consumer sentiment stuff at 10. We also have business inventories at 10. Nothing else, though, so that's cool. This first 30 minutes, whenever there's a 10 o'clock news drop, I take extra care on that first 30 minutes, too. Base hits only. So I'm going to be focused on that today. Anything that appears will just be a base hit. Kane, good morning, brother.
My ass is clenched, I'm telling you guys.
Whoa!
It's I don't know if it's fair to razz a man who's asleep right now. I don't know if that's fair play with his own sound bites. I mean, he did say it into a microphone, so I guess it's fair game. Anything you say into the microphone can and will be clipped and used against you.
I'm just surprised they threw that out on the morning show.
We bring the edge, I guess. Are we very nice? We're the bad boys. Happy Friday. It's Bad Boy Friday. Oh, Friday is our party day. Okay, cool. Me too. This is just a cup of gin. So.
Conforme eles disseram, o segundo dia é o dia mais positivo da semana, sexta, né? O segundo dia mais positivo é para a Nasdaq da semana. O primeiro dia é a segunda. Tendem a ser mais positivo que negativo, mas tá feio, viu? Tá querendo ficar só abaixo.
No tonic. Just gin.
Abertura,
Straight
as
to the
ações
dome.
estão verdes.
Right at 9
não
in the
estão
morning.
super verdes e não estão ruins, não. Verdinha, quase 0 a 0. Vamos ver.
Actually, I hate to say this,
Abertura promete.
but I don't like gin at all.
Espero que não.
Cags would be furious, but
Coloquei a estratégia
Tastes like-
20 pontos.
tastes
Igual
like pine
estratégia
cones
de
to me.
20 pra cada uma aqui.
Gin and
Aí
tonic.
geralmente quando eu
Just
entro,
anything.
já vou lá e arrasto ela e seguro.
Whoa. I know.
Senão já dou
I'm a weird guy. I don't really like liquor
Fico
at all.
satisfeito.
So.
If they nail the sound bites just right, it's almost like everybody's in the stream with us.
That's
Na
true.
cara, se não tiver, não vou clicar não.
There's Merritt.
It's weird. Hello.
Where's Daddy?
Good
Where's
morning.
Daddy? Where's Daddy Nick?
Daddy's
Eles
home.
cagaram demais.
There we go.
Mês passado pra cá.
We got Kane in there too. Streamer boy.
Streamer boy.
We need you. There we go.
I mean, we get the whole crew. Friday, whole crew day.
Why does PAX not get clipped? We gotta clip PAX doing some stuff too.
That's a good point.
Yep. That's good homework. All right, we need PAX clips. Tanya said some funny stuff too. There's no reason she can't be clipped.
Yeah, I agree.
Yep, we gotta get clips to everybody.
Sell the OR. I wouldn't call this NQ moving higher. We're just in the middle of the overnight range. If you look at the low and the high, and we're basically in the middle.
Ash G asks, do you guys see the 922 contracts at 6504 on ES? And if so, what are our thoughts on that? I don't personally give any...
Wait, what price?
6504, they said? I don't know. I don't have it up. My Zoom's in the way.
It's not on the offer anymore. There's a 1500 lot at 925 in NQ though. That's hilarious.
That's really funny. Yeah, I mean, they could be, nobody knows what they're doing. I don't personally care about resting liquidity like that other than,
what happens when we get there?
Like, oh, yeah.
That's what's important.
Like, that's interesting. Are they pulling around? Are they, we've noticed like a 300 lot guy in NQ the last, I don't know, but kind of all week that has been, like advertising and then pulling higher 10 points once it got to that spot. So I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. So it's hard for me to try to give it any credence. There's a lot of stuff like that happens in the market where if you're not careful, you can make up a narrative that doesn't necessarily exist except only in your own mind. So that's a dangerous path to go down because you're just creating a bias for no reason. So again, I try to keep it nice and small, nice and smooth, as basic as possible. Yeah, see what I mean, Ash? That makes me bearish. So Ash says that makes me bearish, especially since it's a big number and the market is not even trying to head to it. Yeah, man, like you don't have a clue what that person's doing. So I would just not think about it at all. Morning, Lolito. Good morning.
Mind reading doesn't work with the market.
Oh God, is it OPEX right now? Is it OPEX? I thought that was supposed to be the third Friday. We had 3 Fridays already. What the hell day is it? Oh my goodness, it is the third Friday. Well, welcome to OPEX, Leo.
Oh, it is OPEX, isn't it? You say OPEX, I say OPEX.
That's fine.
Who's right?
Oh, it's probably
Who is
OPEX
right?
because it's options, right?
Oh, who says OPEX?
I say options, though. I used to trade options.
You know another thing that you say that sounds quite insane?
All right, go ahead.
You say, instead of trade-ovate, you say trade-of-it.
Trade of it?
Like, who says that?
Do I say that? Oh,
Yeah.
That's weird. I didn't even know about that one.
Every time you say it, I'm like, bro, what?
Well, thanks for pointing it out all
Trade
this
of it?
time later. You could have just said, what are you doing? Why are you talking like this?
Hey, man, I'm not trying to get in your way.
That one I didn't know about. I didn't know about that one. So that's my bad. I'm pretty self-aware, but I can't keep track of everything.
Oh, I've seen Mopex. That's rich coming
Que
from
movimento
the
louco
boy.
é esse, hein? Olha só. Que é isso?
Listen,
Thanks for
Merritt,
having my back.
I don't know how to say
Sombrinha na
this,
abertura, ó.
but the VWAP
30
situation
pontos,
has
que
been
loucura, gente. Que
solidified,
loucura.
even with
Cuidado,
science.
cuidado, que aqui tá perigoso. Olha só.
There's no other.
Minuto e meio
That
para
debate was
debut, tá dando
settled.
esse solavanco. Meu Deus do céu.
It's VWAP, and science actually says
Que é isso? Bora lá ver o que vai acontecer.
Options.
so. VWAP.
Hey, good morning, Omni. Good morning,
Hey,
brother.
look at my VWAP.
Whap.
VWAP.
The chat's just on my side because I'm nice. I get it. Video Starcade's my boy. I appreciate it.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, chat.
I don't think no, Kane. He didn't.
Wait, what?
Where's that 1300 dude? Where'd you say he was? Because I don't see him anymore.
Yeah, he's gone.
Yeah, he's gone, Kane.
Don't worry. Are you gonna pretend that was you, Kane? That's some real the year is 2020 logic.
Recursion, we did figure out why it's Dome and not Dom and why that happened. It was just like a way that pit traders could differentiate themselves from the nerds that created the Dom. They said, we'll call it a Dome so that we'll not be nerds.
Depth of market, DOM, DOM. There it is. And we're off. The bell is early.
Abriu.
By like
Bora.
2
Bora,
seconds.
abriu.
That's okay.
Tá devolvendo.
Hold on, I'll give you guys a break.
84.
A bit of a drive there.
Bora ver.
Bit of a drive.
That's a bit of a drive.
It's a bit of a drive there.
That's a knife.
What you say, mate?
Oh, thank you, Apple Butter. I hope you make money today too.
Stop trolling Kane. Kane's my homie. I'm not trolling him. We're just having a good time.
There's your overnight low. Check.
Check, check. Stat 1.
That one.
Trolling you homies is like step 1. What's step 2? You don't get trolled if you aren't a homie. That's right. You gotta be able to troll your friends.
Yeah, everybody did. Okay. Kind of open right at it. Okay, that makes sense. Good morning, Mike. Good morning.
With the 10 a.m. news.
Okay.
I'm gonna sit on my hands probably. We're below that 870s, 890s now. But we do have support in here at the prior month high. So even though we're kind of leaving this big distribution right now, we're still, there's still dip buyers out there. Trust me.
This is where
one of them is on the stream with us right now.
This is where I looked for support pre-market, 850. Filled to the tick.
Did you get long?
No. It's still doing.
You see that ledge there at 850?
Yes, I do. Previous day low is like right there. Okay. Oh, wow. Well, as discussed pre-market, we were looking for support at 850 and it filled to the tick. So, yeah, for those reasons.
Is that some free BS or what?
It's good, right? All you got to do is just You just have to say a number and then you can point to it later. It's very good.
Oscilando demais. Muita oscilação. Difícil demais entrar, criar uma posição aqui.
Good, we got Chris.
Muito perigoso. Olha só derramando.
That is a great soundbite.
Vendi no 70, me tira no stop e desce.
Chris was answering. That was actually pretty funny yesterday. Chris was answering all these serious questions and then all of a sudden, he just goes, "Am I Indian?" No, nope. I'm from that place where they have tacos.
That's hilarious.
And then he got pretty into. He got pretty into breaking down good tacos versus bad tacos for a second, which I as a taco enjoyer, I appreciated that. He still has quite a little bit of business to do. Did it get the previous day close? 88.75. Yes, it did to the tick. Okay.
Fiz essas compras e desci lá para fazer o dom ficar mais fácil de oscilar, porque geralmente ele só oscila quando ele perde. Ele só mostra quando ele perde. Então vocês estão vendo aí como é que foi feito. Vou segurar.
Literally just not interested yet.
Yeah.
Good morning, Job.
Hey, Job. What's up, brother?
I saw this ledge and you immediately came to my mind. It's like, I bet Job's looking at that ledge.
There's there's more bid down there too. Like quite a bit.
Nobody is safe from the sound bites, Chris. Yes.
That's what makes them cool.
Job, I think about you a lot, my brother. Does that worry you, or?
That's very kind. That's very nice.
Endearing.
Does that make you nervous?
Are you okay with that?
Okay, yes, trying for its overnight low.
So when you say there is much more bid down there, what do you mean?
I just mean like that 850 guy refresh. He got filled for, I think it was like 60 lots, but then that spot put 30 on. Now there's 45 there. So it's just somebody trying to party.
You guys should play Wizard from the Black Sabbath when Job shows up. Don't tease me with a good time. Fatfish, I'm using your colors, by the way.
Oh, that's Fatfish colors.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Pretty sure.
There we go.
Pretty sure.
Oh, that got slapped back down.
When you say bid, do you mean passive buyers? Yes.
I did in that moment. Yes, that is what I meant. I meant someone has stacked more bid down there at 850.
Right at weekly VWAP to the tick.
Yeah. Like I said, pre-market, I mean, I'm pretty happy with that bid. So
olha essa volatilidade sem rumo, gente. Sobe, desce, sem lote na tela.
My fake
sem volume. Tá horrível.
Yeah, it's top notch for me.
Nossa, horrível. A compra nos 50 deu bom, mas muito perigoso. Derreter 20 pontos na cara é facinho. Aí deu bom, hein? Deu bom. Paciência agora.
I'm gonna try short here. Just a one lot. Just get me started.
Yeah.
Just saw a bunch of selling come in here at 80s, and it's right at the OR mid, even though we haven't broke it. So this would be like kind of an outside.
Yeah, it's all these lows too from. Yeah, I mean, that was that support. That's that 890 buyer from forever ago. So we're below it now.
Tá vendo? Pega a ordem, vai lá no stop e derrete. Pega a ordem.
We'll see.
Stop the hedge. Vamos ver. Esperar.
It's only been 7 minutes.
Passou apenas 8 minutos da abertura. paciência, vamos ver. Mas
Yes, it's
tava
not taking
indo, hein?
its overnight low.
Tá indo. Desceu 10 pontos. Tava bom. Paciência. Vamos ver como é que vai ser. Tinha colocado no 83. Aí vamos ver o que vai acontecer. O stop lá, tá voltando. Ninguém. Não tá indo. Pra cima e pra baixo só. Muita volatilidade, sem
Yeah, I don't really have a good. I mean, I could have snapped off that 850, but I don't know.
Is there news at 45? No, it's not.
Nah, just 10. Kane says, wow, I can't wait for Stowe to go long, and then we're just hedging again. You know it, baby. I'm gonna wait. Spike the previous day low. Or if we start making a headway above this thing, but like opening drive down has pulled back and is now rejecting all these lows. So I think it's what the kids call a bear flag.
The kids, huh?
Mm-hmm. The youth.
Que venda linda, anos 70.
The
Que
youngins.
venda linda. Olha só. 7.4 era a venda, 7.5.
Yeah, spike this down.
Linda.
Previous month high right here, 845. I love it down here. Okay, buddy. 850. You gonna get a fill or? What are we? Ho, 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 ho.
All right, I'm out. Got just to that target. My initial target on that type of trade is the OR low from the mid. If I had two on, I would have covered one and held one, but
keep pressing. Yep.
Yeah, it does look like they're gonna keep running.
Okay, go.
But the trick with a one lot trade like that is you just have to take you have a good take profit. You just kind of have to let it go unless there's momentum. And in the moment, it looks like they were popping off of that bid. So that's why I covered it.
Now they're just standing there. That was weird.
Standing there.
Tem que ser ligeiro, hein? Ligeiro. Pode vacilar não. Vacilou, leva na cara. Porrada na cara. Ligeiro.
Very strange. What's this guy doing? Ooh. This is very odd.
What?
Just this tape down here. It's very weird.
Tape's not normal?
I wouldn't say that, but it's doing something strange.
Segurando nesse 40. Decidindo que é subir.
All right, thanks, chat.
Tá ruim.
No, it's not. I think they're gonna run. They're doing something.
Tô querendo stopar.
Yeah, it's called trading.
Yeah, it's just they're trading
estopou.
something down here. Previous day low.
Vamos ver agora.
38.
Aí, pegou a compra.
Check that high time frame.
Tô fora do mercado. Comprado aí.
Get back in. There was not a spike down that I wanted to see.
Voltando, vou proteger aqui no 40. Não quero devolver não. Já perdi 10 pontos nessa brincadeira. Ó. Isto, garoto. Subiu.
Like that.
Já saí.
Thank you. See.
Eita. Caramba.
Offer coming in though.
If you're gonna buy this dip,
200 com 200, 0 a 0.
It's not a bad spot.
Nossa.
If you're looking for this to return back
Que raiva.
To this volume, this is not a bad entry area to look for that to happen.
Agora, né? Vamos ver. O trade do Liu tá melhor do que o trade do Stowe. O Stowe levou 2 stops já quase e o Liu uma vendinha no 74 deu bom a dele, hein? Olha só, 74. Você vendeu aqui, ó. 40 pontos. tá indo.
I think ES needs to resolve that overnight low, honestly.
Yeah, that's fine.
25 com 15. Vamos ver. Mas tá doido, o mercado tá nervoso, gente. O mercado tá nervoso, tá estressado. E aqui é o seguinte, muito cuidado. Aqui ó. Vai, sobe, bebê, sobe. Vou ter que pôr um stop no C aqui. Aí, pai, aí. Agora vai. Tá vendo? Olha só. Vai e volta. Aí, tentei pegar no 45, não consegui pegar. Agora tá indo.
Or was it Monday? I don't remember.
Tá indo.
There was a day where ES was just hanging out at the lows, right? And then Q was rallying. I was like, I
tá indo agora. Tá indo, 57, 60.
Looking for that ES low to get taken out.
Que raiva, hein? Tá vendo como é perigoso? Só que agora como é que faz? O que você faz? Você compra, você vende, você vai, você vende?
I think later, after the stream was over, it did get taken out.
Tá horrível.
That low was weird. Just the whole pace of that tape down.
Sem rumo, gente, sem rumo.
Very confusing.
Perigoso de operar. Muito confuso. Tá vendo? Até o estouro tá
falando
confuso.
It is Friday.
Start with me.
Muito confuso de operar.
Is Apex in the room with us?
Experimentar essa compra aqui no 50. Com muito cuidado.
It's Friday. They told me
Get
it was
that
party.
on a clip.
They told me it was Party Friday.
Nos 5 minutos, os compradores estão tentando segurar o mercado.
I mean, that's the spot I want to try.
Não tá conseguindo.
30 to 850.
14 pontos.
And I mean,
stop.
somebody was doing something.
14 pontos de stop.
I'm a little bit annoyed that ES didn't run its overnight low, but look at this guy trying to party now. 64.93.
Agora,
There's 12 under lots.
pega o meu e vai.
Hello.
Não seja tímido, pega o meu e sobe. Isso, agora sobe. Desce não, pra
They're
quê?
enjoying
Descer por
themselves.
quê?
Everybody's having a good time.
Descer pra quê? Sobe. Isso, sobe. Quer subir não, hein? Subir não. Ei, lá, bora lá. Sobe, filho. Vai, mercado.
I hope the world knows
Vai,
the
mercado.
value that Ninja Trader is bringing
Olha
right
só.
now. That is nobody can say it
Ai, pai.
better than that.
Estopou.
All right, there's the overnight low.
Ai, pai. Estopou. Delicioso.
Yes, got it.
Yeah, it did.
Vamos ver lá. Isso daqui vai. Tá com
I'm gonna wait
que vai ser
for
stop, hein?
10 a.m.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait too.
Olha só. Só desce, hein?
I don't want to buy it and
Só descendo.
shorting the
só
whole
descendo. Só
into
vai,
the
hein?
biggest, most
Tá
dangerous
nervoso, ó. Hoje é desce,
news
queda lá.
event ever.
Estopei o dia nessa challenge aqui, hein?
We've played it up like we've played this up so
Perigoso
hard.
demais, velho.
Watch it do
Perigoso
nothing.
demais. Se perdeu 800 já era.
But context is always important. We talked to, like when we got on, it was like, hey, we're in this range. Look at all the volume.
Yeah.
Look at all the consolidation. And now we're starting to break it. Can we V-shape out of here? Sure. yeah,
Very
we can.
strong sell.
We can absolutely just V-shape out of here. But considering the context of everything, I would need a really good setup to get long versus some type of continuation trade short. That's what I'd be primarily looking for.
Tá indo.
Based on what's
Sobe,
happened
bebê,
so far.
sobe.
But that can change
Perde
at any
não,
moment,
sobe.
right? That's what, you have to keep your
Perde
head on
não.
a swivel
Sobe, isto, sobe.
anytime you're intraday
Isto, volta
trading,
pro 20. Isto,
Yeah.
garoto. Isto,
especially on the short side in a bull market.
isto. Isto, sobe pro 20. Sobe pro 20. Sobe pro 20, isto. Sobe pro 20, bora. Bora.
Now, if we
Eu
can't get
acredito
back
em
in that
você,
830
mercado.
spot, that's gonna be
Volta lá pro
sketchy
30.
clue for me
130. Não, filho.
Might be
Estopa
doing a whole
não.
lot of nothing.
Estopou feio, hein?
today.
Estopou no 90 feio, velho.
This 800,
É.
780 spot. That's all this retest stuff too down here. Are we come down here on
feio, hein?
Thursday?
Vai
Yeah,
ligar
this is
nesse 10
Thursday's
agora.
pre-market low.
É, paciência. Vamos ver o que
790?
vai acontecer.
I don't think we've come down to test that news spike yet, so we're doing that now. I guess that's kind of my last.
Uhum.
I mean, I'm gonna let Delta Map tell me the story there. I mean, it's just
Agora
not
sobe, né?
selling.
Yep.
Que seja a
There's like
mínima do dia,
four
bora.
blue candles.
Yeah, offer
Mínima do
step down
dia, vamos.
with it too.
Ah, quer ir, ó. Quer descer mais, velho. Quer descer mais, gente.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody's
Quer descer
ready.
mais, hein?
23.8.
Yeah.
Aí. E já era, hein? Continha já perigando de perder lá. Sobe, bebê.
Yeah, this thing's just going like straight down.
Yeah, we're starting to see some exhaustion into those bids.
É,
But,
tenso. Bora ver o que vai acontecer.
10
Yeah,
minutes till the
I ain't
big
touching
event.
it now.
Stoves, I ain't touching it now.
No, I took my
Man,
shots
that's
at 8.
is that not a sign to
8:30.
get long? Stove's afraid to get long. Should I not get long because Stove's afraid to get
I'm
long?
not afraid of it.
Sounds scared.
No, I'm not scared.
I'm just kidding. I'm not trying to get in your head. It's time for a down day this week. I agree. Look, if there's one day that I would appreciate the most sometime soon is a good down day. But sellers, even the other day, when they broke it,
Só derreteu, já era.
On the
Já
13th.
era aqui, ó. Olha
Wednesday.
só, tá perdendo
Wednesday.
tudo.
That wasn't even a good
tudo, ó.
down day.
85.
Just sold it and quit. All right, so what's this green?
Perdendo tudo, ó.
Oh, that's the
Conta
weekend. I
perdida.
have it marked.
Perdi a
All right,
conta.
here's that
Já
news
era.
spike right here from Thursday.
Bora lá, né?
I forget what news was Thursday, but this is the bottom of it, which we haven't tested yet.
Week may close red, looking to aim to come down to 764. I mean, I don't mind that. Yeah. I talked about yesterday afternoon, we talked about this rejection here, and that made me a little bearish. And then, we had this huge distribution, we broke it. I mean, that story is starting to play out a little bit. But anybody and everyone will tell you that we still haven't done any damage, despite the fact that there's some early signs of some bearishness in the market. And that's true. We're just waiting for the Michigan consumer sentiment.
It's true. Unfortunately, I am waiting for that.
Looks like a lot of people got short that OR mid trade that I took in the OFO group.
Yeah, what a short you had, dude.
Yeah. Axia Futures says Leo is my daddy and my quant.
Oh, that's nice.
Damn, I didn't know I had kids that old. The numbers leaked.
The Michigan sentiment numbers leaked. That's pretty funny.
Some funny commentary in this channel. I mean, if you can't have a little bit of fun when there's nothing to do,
Got to, baby.
then
As much as 2,300 on the
I don't know.
market.
I don't even know where I was going with that. Why is your prior day low different than mine?
Mine.
Prior day low. I have no idea. Do you use 24 hour? Damn, Josh, I'm not even funny. Just the comments in the chat are funny. Well, it sucks for me.
Nice little equal low down there at 780. That's good. That never ends badly.
Well, okay.
I think poor lows are the new good low anyway. got 7 minutes to the thing.
They moved Michigan to Wisconsin. So the prior day low on all of our charts are going to be marked from RTH only. So if you have a different prior day low, it's probably because you are marking out the entire 24-hour session. We break that up. So we have Globex, which is like the overnight session that starts at 1800 Eastern and goes all the way to the RTH open, and then we have the RTH session that starts at the bell. They re-offered that one pretty good.
Yes, they did.
Ufa, fechei bem essa funded.
They used to sell it in 2013.
Nossa, deu bom. Depois de vários stops seguidos, achei o movimento certo dela. Credo.
Well,
1, 2, 3, 4,
decision
5,
point,
6,
really.
7,
Yeah.
7,
Kind of a pivotal point.
2,
Week open on a Friday
7,
with news
3,
coming out.
2,
Normally, I would
3,
trade this a
2,
little more aggressively,
$28 de corretagem,
but
menos
with the
2,
data
5,
release,
$227.
I'm just gonna let that number
Positivo,
produce,
né?
and then
Que é 255.
there should be a good range to pick up after that.
255 menos 28 de custas, 227. Fechei.
I like this
o dia
level
pra ela,
better
já
now
era.
that it spiked down.
Do you
Bora.
Yeah.
get in there right before the velocity logic?
I know.
Agora 11 horas tem consumer.
Sucks.
Essa daqui eu perdi, essa challenge. Parei do lado errado, né?
Need you to cross here, Mr. Bid.
Então hoje dá pra comprar mais uma. Mais outra teste. Aqui,
There you go.
ó. Você clica nela. Count block by max loss. Esse que é o perigo, gente.
Much better low.
Está 135 pontos. Ó.
Alright, I got one
Ela,
off.
com um contratinho você aprovava ela. Com um mini. 15 minutos.
We're very counter trend though, so we can't get out of this -1.
Acima, hein? 85
Get
aqui,
above. Get above 806.
ó.
Nice.
Uma reversão, 85.
Nice, nice, nice.
Olha só,
You're in the pool
85,
video, Starcade.
velho. Que
That's
lindo, hein?
sick.
Nossa, que spread horrível que eu paguei agora, hein?
Got
Que
5 minutes.
nojo, velho. Que nojo. Que nojo desse spread que eu paguei agora.
Didn't quite sweep the weekly open.
Que nojo. Paguei um spread agora nessa funda aí. Fudido, gente.
Get back in if this doesn't.
Tô entendendo não. O que tá acontecendo? Aí, tô pagando spread, ó. Spread ridículo. Spread ridículo, hein?
Trying to figure out this. There you go. Just need 800 to be support
Não
again.
tô entendendo. Spread ridículo, gente. Tô pagando spread feio na Funded aqui, ó. Tá ruim. Tá ruim, viu?
That's a fine
Tá
target.
ruim. Aí, olha lá.
I'm gonna watch that 830, 835 spot for reoffer too.
8794. Aí. Olha os spread que eu tô pagando.
This is kind of what I like to
Olha
see
só.
if this is going to be an actual low. I like the.
Pagando spread nojento.
So what we kind of did here, that we came down to 780, equal low twice, and then spiked below it. We have exhaustion sign here. Delta map is flipping. That's why I wanted to get in there. It's our, what we got, 140 points on the range so far.
Tá pagando spread
And now if we can hold
nojento,
this,
nojento, velho.
You know, the
nojento.
-1,
Vai
this
sair
is
o
also
agora em 3
this
minutos.
800 seller that got taken out.
Pagando
So
spread
this is going to be
nojento.
support now.
Does the slope of the VWAP and the bands skew that for you at all?
Pagando spread nojento. Paguei spread
It's starting to
horrível,
curl
viu?
up, but like it's still, I mean,
Sem entender o
it's still
motivo
not
desse
looking great.
spread.
So I have my finger pressing down on the alt button to
Comprando
hit
85, ó.
F
Yeah.
quickly. I also need to think about ahead of this stupid number, and I'll get flat.
Spread nojento.
We'll see how much the book clears. That'll be pretty funny.
We're all gonna give Stowe a proper warning before the news drops. Don't
If
worry.
I could get the cane.
News. Was it attention traders?
Attention traders.
News time.
It's Michigan consumer sentiment time.
E o spread horrível. Esses
That's
dois
not
foram
a
spread.
sentiment.
It's more Australian, yeah. No?
News. Thank you, Mohammed. Thank you.
They're panicking for you.
Thank you. Don't be worried about it, guys.
Get out! Get out!
Spread nojento.
I don't want to cause anybody else any additional Friday stress today. Let me tell you that. I like that bid on 23.8 walking itself up. I don't hate it.
1 minute. 1 minute till news.
1 minute.
1 minute.
1 minute. That's a lot. Okay. I just looked at the ES book and it is it is panicked. So we will chill. We don't need to do anything ridiculous here. All right, consumers. What is your sentiment? Are you happy or sad?
Vai dar tela pra ver o que vai acontecer com esse spread aí, ó. Dado agora.
20 seconds.
Yeah, we can always get back in chat.
Did you get out?
Just remember that. Yeah, I'm flat. I'm not.
The chat was very concerned about you.
Don't worry about it. I'm not going to be in a position to do a binary event. We literally just talked about this.
Yes, you never ever put on positions for binary events because what's the word?
It's the definition of gambling.
There it is.
There it is.
Oh,
Thanks. Very angry. It's back to that same spot though. That wasn't a velocity logic event. It's just really, really mad.
No, it wasn't. But I mean, it could have been. You never know.
It was close.
You don't know.
Oh, ES lost a lot more room than NQ did. Holy crap.
ES just tested yesterday's open.
Yes, it did.
Vamos ver lá, ó.
And then look at this turkey at 770.
I feel like I'm taking crazy pills.
I love that.
Aí, vamos ver onde
That's
pegou.
very good.
I do.
I like that meme as well.
Ó, $255 de gain, $20. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 vezes 2, 8 vezes 2, 16. Olha só que lindo, hein?
Well,
83.
a lot of business down there.
Tá ótimo. Machuquei na conta challenge, saí bem numa PA e na outra PA também.
I'm gonna wait to see what happens if we get up here in this low volume node.
Essa PA aqui não deu ruim,
I mean, we
né?
could get short against
$20 de loss.
top of this distribution, but
Esses dois aqui, ó.
I just want to see this
Todo
settle a
mundo viu
little
na
more,
tela o
and
que
I would like
aconteceu,
to
hein?
sell this right now.
Foi
I want to see more
totalmente
being added.
market. Problema na execução aí, ó. 83 aí, ó.
ES just made the
83,
best
ó.
low ever on
28
that when
pontos.
NQ did not.
28
Nice.
pontos.
So, yeah, ES came down, ticked previous
Oh.
month high.
Nossa senhora, hein? Ó, 30
Dude,
pontos.
NQ made a poor low. That's hilarious.
Vamos ver.
It's so gross, but it was just like,
Oh,
yeah.
look at that.
Ó, que lindo, hein?
Jump in
É,
this.
já foi, né,
This is
pai?
probably a pretty
Oh,
Já
yeah.
sus.
foi,
Let's
velho.
go.
Já foi, velho. Ó.
Uh-oh.
I'm not in a position. You can only use that if I'm winning.
Oh, shit. I think there's a short to be had right here.
Aí,
I do too,
Deu
yeah.
bom, deu bom.
Jump back down.
Venda, pesca e compra bid, ó.
That 840 guy came
Positivei.
a little bit.
Positivei. Tchau,
I
obrigado.
was just a little early.
Ótimo trade.
That was previous day low rejected to the,
Ótimo
to the tick.
trade. Deu bom. Engraçado que o outro aqui ele tá descendo, velho. Que estranho.
Well,
Olha
my
só,
rule is I'm
olha
not
aí.
initiating a short until 860s.
Olha só.
Or up here
Que
somewhere.
estranho.
So
Spread horrível. Tô na conta teste agora, hein.
I would put a view up on this. Though.
Estranho. Muito
We
feio.
will do some ordering.
Olha só. O spread que tá sendo. preço nem foi lá e já tá tirando. Isso aí que é o perigo. Bora comprar mais uma conta challenge. Hoje
There's
eu
just no
bater
follow through
hoje,
on that
então
sell.
depois tem o mês inteiro para provar ela. Overall,
V-range right here at 845.
Deu bom nas de hoje. Nas funds, né? Nas funds é 8823, 8794. Deu bom. Apesar de que deu ruim no começo, isso daqui tudo foi spread, ó. Vocês viram? Tudo foi spread. Essa comprinha aqui, ó, 83,95. Tá onde? 840, hein? Vai lá, 83,840. 59 pontos apenas, hein? $1.200 apenas.
You're just gonna lock out all this volume?
Agora a gente
That would be
acerta.
crazy. Could happen,
E a
though.
outra conta é a
Could be.
8794. 8794. Não, essa
We're coming up to the
8794.
plus two, like pretty quick here. So
E a outra conta, sem ser 8794, é a 8823. Aí, essa daqui. Então,
Two. Stay low.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 operações. Vamos lá. 2, 5, 5 mais. 2, 5, 5 mais 8794. 170.
See what we do. We just rally out of here. I'll be locked out of the trade.
Olha que deu 5.
it's kind of, yeah. I mean,
5
even I'm locked out, and I'll buy anything.
e 7.
That's saying something.
5 mais 7. 12 vezes 2.
Was that our 10 a.m. reversal, Kane?
Came, yeah, he's.
$24 de custos.
It didn't take out anything. Oh, because A period
401 de
took it
lucro.
out.
Vai te falar, ó, essa
I just
compra
can't-
aqui
Kane, I just
foi
can't
a
stay in that
melhor de
position.
todas, olha aí.
But I mean, I did.
Olha só como é que vai ficar aqui
I
agora.
was in there.
Só.
I just can't trade through that
Vai lá.
number because it hates me.
Como que eu entro no 59
Some
nem
offering
tirei lá
down.
ainda?
He's probably saying
Tá
after
vendo?
that.
Olha o
You
perigo.
can use the equal low being taken. Okay. So you get in after
Market
that
data
low.
confuso. Vou cancelar minha conta challenge aqui agora.
You know, we bought that, or
Você
you
vem aqui,
yesterday bought that
cancelar a
OR mid.
assinatura, essa que eu levei a pregada.
A
I'm
1,000
trying to put
times.
in some absorption right here.
Coloca a senha
Jump in that.
e clique em cancelar. Pronto, conta cancelada. Agora ela vai sair aqui do DOM. Vai aparecer aqui no cantinho da tela que foi removida uma conta. Olha só, o colega tá vendido, hein? Tá no 45 já, Cona. Ele tá falando que tá no
Okay, you just came
45.
back up to 82.
Olha só, 41.
Ooh, previous day low really held there, Leo.
Yeah, I took one off as soon as they rejected it off of it. There's no selling, you know, there's that absorption right there. It rotated down, but there's no follow through from the sell. Like nobody's really hitting the tape on the bid.
Aqui já saiu da Ylos. Já saiu da Ylos. Agora vamos comprar outra. É de 50 por causa dessa promoção. Como que ela vai dar pro mês todo? Eu vou operar ela de forma cautelosamente. Eu tentei operar ela hoje, deu
I want to see them sell into if we test this low again, prior day low. I want to see sellers hit the tape aggressively. They're starting to flip it. ES is struggling. ES is weak.
Ah, rats. That's not. Ah, I screwed
a
up my
conta
fills.
removida. Vou adicionar outra agora.
This damn mechanical keyboard. I know it's what all the kids like, but let me tell you, it's been the bane of my existence.
Bora lá.
Why what's the difference between it being mechanical and non-mechanical?
I don't know. It's got like a it's just got like a setting on it that if you press halfway occasionally, it will execute. So I just need to change the sensitivity, and I just keep forgetting to do it. So I was accidentally long, a little too high, so I flattened. But then I also want to be long right here, so I'm back in.
I'll scratch out of that.
Come on, fill it. There you go. All right. I'm keeping this super tight too, because obviously this is like the tip top of this thing. Better buys are down here. Proper retest. Scratch out, wait for VWAP. Really holding this spot again though.
Annoying.
Thank you, Nick.
Thanks, Nick.
Is Nick awake yet?
Good morning. Yeah.
Wake up.
You're short 79. I don't hate that trade.
Oh, thank you, Stan. I try to be a good scalper. Some days I'm better than others. This little ledge here at 860.
Eyeballs on it.
Ooh, nice little